Austin Stevens is putting together an MVP-type season. Near the top of every major category, he'll look to be a major contributor once again today. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Stevens steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
The Guardians could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Ralphie Velasquez digs in for the Guardians.
Ball, extra base.
Stevens digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That is the inning. Steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Ball 1, no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Misses outside. Ball 3.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. There goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ralphie Velasquez. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell under it. And that'll do it. 1 run. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Stevens.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
And takes low for ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, and that'll do it. We're through 6 full. It's the Guardians 7. Stevens kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Austin Stevens, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Stevens. Oh, great stop. Jump throw. He's out. And that one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Up next for the Guardians, the first baseman.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Fouled off left side. The Tigers up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's a 1-2. And that one missing low. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat. Ralphie Velasquez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 8th, Austin Stevens digs in for the Guardians. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Guardians, the first baseman, Ralphie.
Stevens strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Se contagió la alegría en el deporte, en el baile, en la comida. Somos familia, somos el sol en grises días. Todo tomé con besos o reggaetón.
So now the DH spot, Austin Stevens. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. Swings through that. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. Stevens stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
2 outs. Bases full. Ralphie Velasquez now at the plate. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Steps in. One swing could end it. He's got the pop, and the stage is set.
Yeah, it's all about slowing down that heartbeat, Boog. Trust the swing and let it rip.
Raced into left. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard. So in now for Cleveland, Ralphie Velasquez. The 0-1, runner on the go. Base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Spencer Steer digs. Stevens got that hitting streak going. Single to draw walk in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Cindy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Stevens digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Velasquez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. That's strike two. Ball one there. That's outside. 2-2. Fastball is outside.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second. No outs. Jose Fermin. 3, 4, take your base. Stevens stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Guardians fail to score, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping in, pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Jose Fermin will hit next. Tied at 4. On the ground. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. So they steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
First pitch swinging. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Fermin. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a So digging in, Austin Stevens. Odd choice here. They intentionally walked him, and the runner now into scoring position. So the tying run in scoring position now. Jose digs into the Guardians. Swing and a pop-up. Lockley gets there. He's under it. And that ends the inning. Guardians stranded. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Brian Lind. The 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Little on the run, sends it over to first, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on. Michael Arroyo digs in now. 1 strike away. Out to short, Tovar. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Stevens, certainly not the reason they lost this game.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Stevens steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher singing.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing booth, just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Oh, man.
Stevens, a former MVP, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Haney under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next.
And here's the slugger who starts at DH, Austin Stevens. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. A 2-run shot, and they slice into the lead. It's 8-6.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Stevens stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
This one in the air. Little settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. And now the shortstop, Jose Fermin. The Guardians down to their final strike. This one in the air, center field. Haney gets under it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Stevens kept the hitting streak alive. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Now, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
One down. Austin Stevens digs in for the Guardians. In the air, center field. Haney settles under this one. Out number 2. This one in the air, right field.
Find the ball.
And that's a fair ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runner.
3, safe.
That's towards center. Haney under it. And a couple of quick outs. Stevens locks in. No need to press, but they can really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Ball 1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
This one in the air, center field. Tovar settles under it. And there's one down.
Out. 3. You're out. Out. You're out.
Stevens get that hitting streak going.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Austin Stevens getting one down. And up next for Cleveland, Austin Stevens. Outside low, ball one. And that is out of play. That one is upstairs. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air to left center. And there are two outs. Swings through that one. This one in the air center field. Ruiz has a beat on it. Two down. First and second here, no outs. Swings through that one for strike one.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle. Way to lay off that pitch down. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one misses up and in. They're down 3 in a row. And they're all loaded up. Ralphie Velasquez. Now it's the DH, Austin Stevens.
And Boo, I'd say he's doomed.
Well struck left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He absolutely ripped that ball out front.
Stevens locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boo. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
Foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Mission accomplished from the Royals bullpen that time. Through 8 full. Stevens really stood out in this game.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort in the plate.
Number one, we the best.
Stevens stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Laced down the line. Took the extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out. Runner at second. Ralphie Velasquez. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Got good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Popped up. Witt settles under this one. And there's two away. On a line, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Stevens digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Siggy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boog. So it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Stevens locks in. He's a threat to end it with one swing. Pitcher knows it, so does everybody else.
Yeah, you just got to stay disciplined right here. That mistake pitch might only show up once in this at-bat, and it's got to be punished.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Oh, he throws it away, and this ball's going to wind up out of play. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Ralphie Velasquez digs in for the Guardians. The winning run on second base. Line drive, base hit around third. In comes the winning run, and the Guardians walk it off 5-4.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Me and my team, you know that we
One down. And here's the slugger who starts at DH, Austin Stevens. Fouled off left side. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. Stevens steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
And first offering is fouled off. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
That's inside. Ball.
The Guardians trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next one misses, and it's 2-0. That one missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Three-1 now. Draws the walk there. One gone run. Stevens stepping in now. This offense has been quiet. A big swing could change everything.
Yeah, somebody's got to crack it open, Boog. Just need to flip the momentum.
Rip, but it curls foul. And a foul ball. Grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning. Stevens played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Single to draw a walk in this one.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now at the plate, Austin Stevens. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Out number 2. Stevens stepping in. The numbers aren't pretty, Singy. He knows that, but this is about adjustments and redemption.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one good swing to turn the tide and recover emotionally, and that can change everything in a rivalry like this.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. The 1-0. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball. That one fouled off. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swinging a foul straight back. Payoff pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. At the plate, Austin Stevens.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hopped up. Settles under it. And there's one down. Stevens had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One down. And up next for Cleveland, Austin Stevens. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering is outside. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and he gets it. Nicely done.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
That one fouled off. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Alejandro Kirk digs in for the Guardians.
Ball 4, take the base.
Stevens, a former MVP, who made his major league debut when he was just 18 years old. Arizona made this one high and deep, way back there. That's down, one hops off the wall. Smith headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alejandro Kirk digs in for the Guardians. Got him looking, and there's one down.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch.
Austin Stevens digs in for the Guardians. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 40 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Yeah, Drew, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Stevens with his 40th homer of the season in this game.
And still racking up the long balls, dude. I love the energy in the stands when he comes to the plate. The crowd knows there's always a chance he's going to treat him to a special moment.
The designated hitter, Austin Stevens.
Austin Stevens in the box now. No balls and a strike. Stevens wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Vasquez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Runner at second, 2 down. Hard liner. And that'll do it. The Guardians with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stevens swings through it for strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And it's second. Got him swinging for the K. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Stevens had a rough go of it this game.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game with the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
From their side, we ain't the same kind. You going with the flow, I control like Poseidon. Now, who's ready to win? Confetti over your legacy.